When I get through with this, I'll probably put some nylon locking nuts on top. But I'm going to have to put an alternator over here someplace, and there's not very many places to get a bolt. So I may wind up coming off of some of this here to build me a bracket to put my, attach my, whatever I build to put an alternator on over here. Oh, I just dropped that lock nut. There it is. This one looks like it's a long way from the frame. It may need to go on the other side. I've got a brake line I don't want to burn right here. I may get me a little skinny piece of tin and slip up in there and try to shield that so that I can put a weld back on the back side of this thing. Oh, that would be the plan. Kind of the same thing over there. Looks about right. And you know, as I've been told many times, it's just a rat rod. I hear that a lot at the car shows. Oh, it's just a rat rod. Don't worry about it. So, let's just poke another hole in my finger. It ain't started bleeding yet because the grease has got it stopped up, but it will pretty soon. Let's get some tin I can use to shield with, and some welding rods and a hood and some gloves and a welder, everything, and we'll just weld them. We'll just weld them right in there. Yeah, we will. Let's see how that goes. So it's occurring to me as I'm standing here looking at this, and it wouldn't be hard to just run a straight piece of metal down the sides of these and create an additional piece of bracage under there. Wouldn't be difficult to do at all if I do it before I weld it in there, because once I weld it in there, it's going to be in the way of itself. But I could put it right in there where I want it, and then take this out, weld it on there and put it back, and I could run it on the back side or the front side or in the middle, but I kind of like it, I don't know. Now over there I have that brake line to think about. See, I've got a brake line that runs up underneath, and I don't want to burn that. You know, I could also leave it, because the engine can't go far, because the middle of it, the transmission part, is sitting on that big cross member back there. I might have a little piece of metal handy by. I can look at that, sit on there and just see what I think of the looks of it. motor mounts are done. Actually, the weight of the motor is sitting on them now. I was out here working on this. My battery went dead and I didn't want to quit. So I just kept right on going. And that, my friends, is how and where she's going to sit. I'm going to go back on the transmission side and do something to kind of attach the transmission. Not that it probably needs it, but just for a little extra support.